Are you also the type to lick your bowl and also the spatula? Because I am. A morning jog slash walk in the cold. Cold therapy is super duper stimulating for the system, and I personally just like the cold. I find it to be really refreshing. What I would often like to do after I get back from my walk slash jog in the cold, is stretch it out a little bit. So usually I'll do yoga once a day for anywhere from 20 minutes to maybe 35 minutes, just depending how I feel. There was a time I used to do yoga like 90 minutes every single day, and that was at my highest peak yoga performance. But right now I'm just feeling like shorter ones are just what's serving me. So if I don't do it in the morning, then I definitely do it in the evening. And sometimes once or twice here and there I would skip doing yoga. But I like to keep up with daily flexibility to keep limber in my limbs. And I just feel like I can flow through life a lot more like smoothly. It's like oiling the machine, right? You don't want it to be like rusty all the time. So I'm gonna do a little bit of yoga now since I have some time. Midday break means it's a little dance time. I love the fitness marshal. He's like a shot of caffeine without the actual caffeine. So here we go. I'm gonna dance a little bit. Don't laugh at me. I am now cutting some beef liver, and what I do is I cut it up so that they're into chunks like around this big, okay, and then I put it in a container and I freeze it. And then anytime I need any, I just defrost it, and I generally take about 3 ounces at a time, which is about 20 grams of protein at a time, because you don't need that much, and I do want to space it out because it's so darn nutritious, and I love eating it raw because it's so creamy and it's so tender. And if you cook it, it just becomes really hard. So I prefer having it raw. I am off to send a letter to a pen pal. She lives in Alberta and I live in Toronto. So we're not too incredibly far because postal packages just cost a ton. Whether you're mailing nationally or internationally, especially internationally in Canada. So I'm off to the postal office to ship this out. I included some stickers and some goodies inside, some really pretty stuff, little gadgets. By the time this video comes out, she's already gonna have this mail. I would also love to know that if during this lockdown you have taken up a new hobby. For me, I think it was a little bit more dancing virtually. Most of the time I hate taking online dance classes, and I never tried online dance classes except the one here and there on the YouTube, but I don't really consider that a dance class. I just consider that like dancing around for fun. But what hobbies have you started since quarantine? Another thing that I'm really cautious of doing whenever I shop is I always take spare plastic bags with me because A, I don't want to get charged for extra plastic bags. They're usually 5 cents each, which isn't a lot, but if I already have spare plastic bags at home, then I might as well use them. And 5 cents, like added over time, I guess, eventually accumulates. And I also want to say it's better for the environment when you do use reusable bags. So I always bring my own spare plastic bags. Hello, I'm coming at you from my walk more than a jog today. And it's a beautiful day. It is much warmer. There's no snow in the path that I'm taking right now, so it's perfect for running. And yet, I don't really feel like I'm in my groove today. I'm not in my usual running groove. And in the past, I would have beat myself up and said, "Oh my God, what a waste! What a waste of a perfect opportunity! What a waste of a perfect day! What a waste of a perfect, pavement! Nothing is stopping you except yourself." And now my reframe for that is I will be given multiple opportunities to have the same amount of grace as I do today. There is no FOMO here. There is no fear of missing out. Today is not a waste. I'm honoring my energy levels today, and I know and trust that in the future there's always going to be even more beautiful days, even more perfect pavements for me to run. And I will feel like doing a super duper gung-ho long run. That is just fact. That is going to happen in the future. So there is no such thing as missing out. There's no such thing as that, because the abundance of the world is just in your hands. You just have to trust that it's coming to you. So I hope this tip helps you today. I have been working on this pose inadvertently for years, I want to say. It was always one of those poses where I thought it'd be great if I could do that, and I could do it on the ground but not standing on one leg, and it's called King Natarajasana, which is King Dancer pose. I think I'm saying it right. I don't know Sanskrit. Ha! And then the other side, because good side number 2 needs some love. Staying on my right leg. Whew. Yes. My fitties, this is so much fun. I wanted to know if I could whip ghee. This is pure 100% desi ghee, which is basically clarified butter. And everywhere I searched online, they said, no, you can't whip ghee, but you can whip butter. So I wanted to put this to the test. I've got my electronic handheld mixer here, and literally I just turned it to the highest. Are you also the type to lick your bowl and also the spatula? Because I am. I'm gonna give you a comparison of what regular ghee looks like and then whipped ghee. Regular and whipped. Okay, you can definitely see the difference. Much more golden is the regular ghee, and the whipped ghee is much more light, just like the color whipped butter, because it has more air in it, and it's totally natural for it to be like that. It literally looks like whipped butter right here. It still tastes a little bit grainy like ghee normally is, but it's doubled in volume, and yes, you can whip ghee. If you have not tried whipped ghee, definitely try it. Also, if you have not tried whipped coconut oil, do it as well. It is the evening and it's time for me to start winding down. So usually what I would do is I would lay out my workout clothes right here on this chair. So the first thing I can do is just get up, put them on. Right now I'm still wearing them, like I'm wearing my hoodie, and I have my windbreaker underneath. Basically, I stay in my workout clothes all day, every single day, from like the beginning of the day to the end of the day. So that's why my workout clothes aren't on the chair right now. But essentially, I have my sport bra, windbreaker, leggings on the chair right there. So I have my workout clothes laid out. And then, if I feel like it, if it's a little bit of a special night, I'm going to put on my essential oils diffuser. Today I'm going to put in a little bit of peppermint because I feel like I need some refreshment. And then I have a little bit of tea going on, and I always add a dash of almond milk with a little bit of stevia, okay? Another thing I make sure to do is that I fill up my water bottle. So that first thing in the morning, the minute I get out of bed and I sit in this chair, I do my contacts. So I make sure I drink a whole of that. And then I go into my workout, which happens in this tiny room right here. So that's my little nighttime preparation for tomorrow. I set myself up for success so that I can make it really convenient for myself to drink my water, to hydrate, and also get in my movement. I want to know what you do for yourself the night before to set yourself up for success in the morning. I am ready for bed soon. I just was listening to some calming binaural beats music and sounds. I have my sleep mask on because my windows have no curtains and there's two sets. And I'm very blessed to be in a basement with so much light. I like having the basement because I'm always jumping all the time and it wouldn't be fair to any neighbors, downstairs. So the way I always like to wind down my day is a little bit of yoga if I haven't already done it. I've already done it today, and listening to some calming music. And then also, I'm reading a book. I always read at least 2 pages every single day. This one is called Money and the Law of Attraction by Esther and Jerry Hicks. If you are an Abraham/Esther fan, let me know in the comments below. And it's all about the law of attraction and reaching for better feelings.